It was a very healthy mix of realism mixed with ambition. I wanted that reality check, but then I also wanted someone who could actually believe in me and take me forward. One of the things that I think for me was very valuable in this whole process is that I had only worked in oil and gas, and it's a very unique industry, and it's got its own jargons and its own way of being, which is not always translatable when you're talking to other people. I had always struggled in communicating what value I had, and the personal MBA coach really helped me in being able to communicate all of that effectively so that everybody could understand what is it that I did for a living and what my career was and how it then links to my future goals. I think it kind of helped design my strategy with me because I really didn't have one before. I really liked how methodical it was, right from choosing what kind of schools I want to apply to, then what those dates are, and just like a little bit of the tactical, how we want to spread them out, then making sure that I'm putting enough attention and consistency on each of those elements, so be it the essays, be it the whole application in itself, be it coordinating with my recommenders so that we're telling a consistent story which is actually authentic to what my experience was. I think the best advice I got was I was working on my Harvard application, which is where I ended up going. It was a few feedback, very specific feedback, and then I got a very like, okay, this is not cutting it, like we're not being compelling enough, and we need to really raise the bar of the standard of what we're writing and how we want to present the story. And at that time when I read it, it kind of pinched a bit, but I think just like half an hour later, it made me take a step back, actually view things from a different perspective. And I really appreciated that kind of harsh criticism, and that too very early on, so that I can set my expectations right and be able to draft something that is a lot more compelling. Honestly, I really liked working with Personal MBA Coach. I've recommended this to a lot of people. I actually know friends who also later on went on to work with Personal MBA Coach. I really liked how direct and supportive the work collaboration was. I also was initially a little concerned because I was based out of India when I was applying, and there was obviously Personal MBA coaches based out of the East Coast in the US. So I was a little concerned how the time difference would work, but the responsiveness was always incredible. Like, it was a very easy collaboration for me. I was really pleased with how smooth it went. Applying to business school in itself is a very stressful process. It's also very nerve-wracking. You're not sure what is the right fit for you. You're already at a point in your career where you're questioning a lot of things, and at that time, if you have someone who can believe in you, but at the same time not be scared to ask difficult questions and challenge you if you're not setting the right expectation for yourself, I think that's really valuable, especially in this weird time when you're trying to figure so many things out. So having such a positive experience of someone who was so supportive, as well as who really pushed me to be able to present the best version of myself, that was so valuable.